Hey everyone, just wanted to share some thoughts on a paper that came out this week on a very, very interesting topic here. Let me pull up that for you. So it's called The Impact of Sow Lactation Feed Intake on the Growth and Suckling Behavior of Low and Average Birth Weight Pigs to 10 weeks of age, from Howie and others from this group in Ireland. They used 71 sows, okay? And so it's about 35 per treatment, which is definitely on the low side. Okay, so they're weaned with 28 days of age, okay? If you divide the sow feed intake here, like I said, there's two treatments, low intake, high intake. Roughly was 6.3 kg per day during lactation versus 7.5 kg per day, okay? So as you can see, there is statistical difference in the feed intake treatment, as you'd expect. And then they had low birth weight and average birth weight pigs. You have the birth weight differences in the study here. So the low birth weight pigs, they had 920 grams or 930 grams of birth weight, okay, versus 1.51 kg, okay? As you'd expect, this is by design. There is difference here in birth weight, okay? So with that in mind, you can see that heavier pigs, so you look at this statistical difference. So feed allowance did so high feed intake improved the weaning weight, which is great to document. One more time, we see a lot of farms restricting feed during lactation early or late, or so we want a full feed from day 0 to weaning. They were able to pick up here about 600 to 900 grams, okay? So you see the difference between 7 and 7.87 or 7.94 versus 8.63, okay? The other thing is, heavier pigs, as we all know, at birth, especially when it's from a natural occurrence, not from intervention, so heavier pigs at birth will be heavier at weaning. That's very well documented. The one thing that's interesting, though, is another one that's interesting here is pre-weaning mortality. Again, super small numbers, so super hard to know. But also, if you put the other studies into this perspective, heavier pigs, right here, they had lower pre-weaning mortality than lighter pigs, okay? They almost picked up interaction here, but not quite. When they had light pigs and full feeding, you see again, but super small sample size, so hard to conclude much. And then what I wanted to show you here is the performance. They follow all the way up to end of nursery. And so low birth weight pigs, if you look at week 10 here, when they were fed high feed intake, the p-value is 0.10, okay? So what happened here is at weaning, that feed intake had an effect, 0.005 and then 0.049. It was kind of fading away, okay? By week 10, it was 0.10, so it was not statistically significant here. The other thing that's interesting is there's about 1 kg difference when you full feed the sow versus when you restrict her here, okay, regardless of the birth weight category, okay? And that difference pretty much remained by the end of week 10, okay? But it's interesting to document that it doesn't multiply, like we've talked in some other videos. It doesn't multiply, it remained, and again, it kind of fades away. And if they follow all the way to market, you can almost bet that would either remain the same amount, so about 1 kilogram, that difference, or just sort of disappear, okay? So that's very interesting. That's all, guys. I wanted to share two things. One, full feed sows from day 0, from farrowing to weaning, and 2, be very careful when you think about multiplication of body weights, okay? Yeah.